So the liquid reservoir versus concentrator advantages: no electricity required, pure and clean oxygen, no noise and heat, and some users find the flow easier and also resistance is less. And the disadvantages requires weekly or bi-weekly bills. Cost to providers is greater, so they prefer not providing, and evaporation.
We should focus on just one thing, if you don't mind.
Okay,
That the oxygen from a concentrator is about 95% pure. That might be a little higher at sea level and a little lower at a mile above sea level. But 95% is enough. If you're saturating, you're okay. And so people that think that they need to get 100% pure for their health is kind of a misnomer. It's not really required. The other thing is you can have a really dirty concentrator that can fail, but ours have an onboard analyzer that lets us know if it's not running at purity, it'll actually alarm. And so it can't put out dirty oxygen. It's going to give you oxygen or it's going to alarm, and if it's bad enough, it'll shut off.
And availability is different throughout the nation. This was written by a guy in Texas, and he is definitely a liquid user, and so it's kind of slanted that way. But he's got a reservoir in his car, in his van, and because that's his preferred way of travel. And like I said, it's only important knowing it, so that should you move to a different area, you need to know that there may be other options. And
sure.
He's just a solid liquid user, and I'm not. So
you know, if you run out on these, you have to fill it. And that it's interesting. He has a reservoir in his car that he can fill it at any time.
And one of the other users happen to burn themselves with liquid oxygen. So I mean, it's not totally safe either.
I burned myself. You don't want to play with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you do have a nice setup like he's got, it's a great deal. But you either have to go home and tap it, fill it again, or have one in your car.
In his van, and he has another one in his garage, and he keeps them both full because he never knows what he's going to want to do. And that's part of his Bill of Rights. I want to be able to go where I want to go, when I want to go, and I don't want to have to worry about my oxygen needs. Yep. And that's what that is all driven by. Gotcha. And he's trying to share that philosophy. So.
You're right. Again, the damages to those liquid portable storage cells at home. No cylinders still in lightweight, especially for continuous flow versus intakes. Best duration to avoid choice. You can get a reservoir in your vehicle, total freedom. Again, that's what you mentioned about him. Will support you as your needs increase. And the disadvantages: difficult to fill, freezes, evaporation. Outings may be limited to duration of portable if you don't have something else as to carry as backup. And high flow users need multiple units.
His stationary also weighs 160 pounds. I could not get one of those in a van.
He's working all out.
And he would need to have his windows open ajar.
Yes.
As that liquid evaporates, it builds up.
I'm sure he isn't sharing all of the little idiosyncrasies.
That's right. Fill in.
I don't want to do it. I'm happy with what I have, but it's nice to be aware of, like I said, when you get to the higher needs, you're going to have to weigh it, and you're going to have to make your decisions knowing what's available and what isn't.
Sure.
There's just the chart to show you some of that. Liquid, the length of time, how much they weigh, bolts versus continuous.
This chart gets pretty busy, but it's just because different manufacturers make different versions.
Well, and there is a 15-liter available for some people that need it, so
yeah,
it's good to know that.
We have a couple.
Okay, the portable oxygen concentrators, 10 pounds and under, are pulse only, except for the Eclipse is continuous
We've got a couple that this runs 3 liters continuous or 6 pulse.